Remember that 2009 International blowing blue smoke? Not anymore. We fixed it right and got it rolling clean. Full fix, coming up next.
All right, so I'm sorry it took so long on this one truck. We want to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be before we tell y'all what the cause was. Um, we had a lot of time in it just to make sure we got all the information we needed because we knew this would be a pretty good video on somebody with that's having feeling issues. So y'all got to see the steps that we take in figuring out the issue. Because sometimes when you get a truck coming in like that, you don't know where to start. And luckily, we were able to kind of help y'all know exactly where to start. And then we made it all the way through to what we found, and I'll get to that. And the only thing else that could have been was the cylinders itself. But luckily, that wasn't the issue. So I don't know if y'all can see this picture. So these right here are your metering and timing actuators. All right. So this is what actually supplies the fuel to the injectors, and it detects when it needs to be put in. So you got two sides. So these two are going to go to 3 injectors, and then this one's going to go to another 3. So you got it where it comes in over here, and then you got 4 O-rings on it. Y'all seen us check the O-rings. But these metering and timing actuators are what we thought the cause was at first. You don't really have issues with 3 injectors at one time. So we got it back in. I'm doing the cylinder cutout test, and it didn't want to run on any of the back 3 cylinders. And I'm like, okay, it's very rare that 3 injectors go out, but it has happened. So you don't want to say it's not the 3 injectors, but then again, it's like, okay, let's do everything else, and then we'll figure out if it needs injectors or not. So since it was the back 3 cylinders, you know that it could be a timing or metering issue. So what we did was we took the 2 actuators off the rear, moved them to the front, and then put the front on the rear to see if the issue moved to the front. So when I cut the back 3 cylinders off, the truck would quit smoking. And y'all seen it smoking pretty bad. Those mosquitoes around here, there wasn't that day. So then back 3 actuators moved to the front. It did not change the issue. The issue stayed on the rear. So how you test that is move them up to the front, do the cutout test again, and see if the smoke moves. Unfortunately, it did not move, so we went on to the next step. So it being the back 3 cylinders and the ECM that controls the actuators, we put a used ECM that we have for part of our parts for testing purposes. We put it on there. It was still the same thing. So we said, listen, let's just pull out the back 3 injectors, put them in the front, put the front 3 injectors in the rear, and see what happens. So pull the rocker arms and all off, pull the injectors out. We did check the rear injectors to see if there was any cut O-rings, because if one's cut, it could be returning back. There was none of that, so we put new O-rings on all 6 of them, and then we moved the front 3 to the rear and the rear 3 to the front. So it went 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. After we did all that, we put the truck back together and crunking up, and sure enough, the noise moved to the front. So I could run it on the back 3 cylinders perfectly fine. Well, whenever I went to the front, it wasn't as bad. It didn't smoke as bad. It had a little bit of smoke, but I was like, okay, maybe it might have just been O-rings. So I did a cutout test, and I found out injector number 1 was failing. So it made sense after we figured out that it was injector number 1, because when the fuel comes in, it comes in the center of the head, and then it kind of disperses to the front and to the rear. So injectors 3 and 4 are the first ones to get the fuel. So what was happening was injector number 4 was getting the fuel first, and it was aerating the fuel to go to the back 2. So that's why I made us think that it was all 3 injectors. So when we moved them 3 injectors to the front, number 4 was now the last one to go to. So the truck still ran a little rough, still smoked a little bit, but it wasn't as bad because it was the last injector, so it wasn't affecting the 2 in front of it. So that being said, what we did was we pulled the number 1 injector out, swapped it with another one, reran the overhead, because anytime you mess with injectors, you need to make sure you run the rockers back again, because you're taking them off and putting them on. So I'd recommend readjusting them. And we crunk it up, test drove it, everything was fine. So at the end of the day, it was one injector that caused all them problems. I hope this video helps y'all a lot. I hope the videos, the process that we went through to find it, helps you. If y'all got any questions, feel free to reach out. We're trying our best to get y'all a little bit more videos like this so that y'all can see the process we go through, see how everything works, and help y'all in the future. You got a truck, you see what the smoke look like. If you have the same issue, you'll kind of know what it is. You better let us know, hey, I think I got a bad injector, so we can put you on the board for bad injector, whatever it may be. But we appreciate y'all staying along with us and watching the videos as they went. If there's anything that we missed in there, don't hesitate. Shoot us an email. Our video guy, website guy, he is pretty good about messaging people back. If he doesn't know the answer, he'll come and ask me or my dad or somebody. He's not afraid to ask questions. So if he's not afraid to ask, y'all shouldn't be afraid to ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Hey, I got this issue. Do you think you could fix it for me? Sure, we'll say yes or no. Shoot us an email. Just let us know. But he's doing very good about keeping up with these videos and staying on me. Like, hey, I need you to sit down. We got to do this video. And so we're trying our best. Sometimes it's hard. You know, we got other trucks we got to get out, so we're on a schedule. So sometimes it gets pushed. But so sorry it took so long. We're just not able to get it. But I hope all the information that you've learned today, you can take it on with you. Until next time, we'll see y'all on the next one.